Vietnamese Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and President of the Dominican Republic Luis Abinader Corona held talks in Santo Domingo on November 20 local time as part of the Vietnamese leader official visit to the Caribbean country.
Both leaders affirmed the significance of the first high-level visit since Vietnam and the Dominican Republic established their diplomatic ties on July 7, 2005, hailing it as a historic milestone and a vital impetus for elevating the bilateral ties to a new stage of deeper and more practical development. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính conveyed the regards from Party General Secretary To Lâm, State President Nguyen and National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn, and their invitations to President Abinader Corona to visit Vietnam in 2025 on the occasion of the 20th founding anniversary of diplomatic ties to further elevate the bilateral ties based on the strong current foundation. The President accepted the invitations with pleasure, with the visit's exact timing to be coordinated through diplomatic channels. Both sides expressed their satisfaction with the positive strides in the bilateral friendship and cooperation, particularly in politics, diplomacy, economy, trade, and development cooperation, as well as their mutual support at multilateral forums. They underscored the significance of preserving and promoting the value of late President Ho Chi Minh Monument in Santo Domingo and the monument in Hanoi dedicated to Professor Juan Bosch, the first president of the Dominican Republic, lauding them as symbol of the bilateral solidarity and friendship.
Vietnam has established itself as a leading nation in Southeast Asia for organ transplant, performing over 1,000 procedures each year for the past 2 years.
Nguyễn Thị Kim Tiến, former Minister of Health and current President of the Vietnam Tissue and Organ Donation Advocacy Association, shared the figure during the launch of an organ donation registration program at the Agricultural Hospital in Hanoi. Ms. Tiến commended the nation's significant advancements in medical expertise and transplant techniques, making over 3 decades of performing complex surgeries, including kidney, liver, heart, lung, pancreas, and corneal transplants. Currently, Vietnam boasts 26 transplant centers that are well equipped with modern technology and skilled personnel. However, a challenge remains. 96% of organ donation come from living donors, with donations from brain-dead donors comprising just 4%, insufficient to meet the growing demand for transplants.
The Vietnam 100 Best Place to Work list for 2024 feature family names such as Unilever and Vingroup, while Danish toy maker Lego and property developer Capital Land make their debuts.
Unilever Vietnam maintained its top position in the large business section in the 11th annual list released by recruitment consultancy Alphabet and market researcher Intage. The British company's open workplace environment and emphasis on lifelong learning programs aligned with its sustainable development goals, Alphabet said. Others in the top 10 include Vingroup, U.S. healthcare solution provider Abbott, Japanese food manufacturer A-Scoop Vietnam, U.S. beverage maker Coca-Cola, and tech giant FPT.
China cruise ship Blue Dream Melody brought over 1,100 Chinese tourists to the Ha Long Sunway International Cruise Port in Quảng Ninh. This marked the first cruise voyage from Beihai City, Guangxi, China to Ha Long after a long hiatus, opening up opportunities for trades and tourism development between the two localities.
The Beihai Ha Long Sea Tourism Route operated for 10 years, starting in 1998, connecting one of the most beautiful cities in China with the heritage city of Ha Long. Besides the stopover in Ha Long, the itinerary will also give visitors more time to explore other famous destinations in Vietnam, such as Da Nang and Hue. During the peak period in November 2025, it is expected that there will be 3 cruises per week from Beihai to Ha Long. The 2024 cruise tourism season began in October with several luxury international cruise ships bringing tourists from Asia, Europe, and the Americas to Ha Long, contributing to the goal of welcoming 3.5 million international visitors to Quảng Ninh in 2024. The import-export turnover between Vietnam and China is predicted to hit a new record of $200 billion, according to the latest statistics from the General Department of Customs. By the end of October, the total import-export turnover between Vietnam and China reached $167.46 billion. If the turnover is maintained in the last 2 months of the year, Vietnam-China trade will hit a new record of $200 billion. The $200 billion milestone is also a record number of bilateral trade that the country has set with the partner.
On November 19, a World Bank delegation led by Manuela V. Ferro, Vice President for East Asia and the Pacific, met Cần-Thơ authorities and farmers to explore innovative solutions for low-emission rice production in the locality.
The World Bank delegation made a field trip to the circular production model at New Green Farm Cooperative in Thốt Nốt District. Ms. Manuela Ferro expressed her delight at the achievements of the Sustainable Agricultural Transformation Project in Vietnam. The technological support provided has enabled farmers to lower production costs, reduce the use of chemicals and water, save labor, and simultaneously increase selling prices and incomes, she added. Building on the foundation of the project, Vietnam has launched the initiative for 1 million hectares of high-quality rice. This initiative presents a promising opportunity for farmers across the country, especially in the Mekong Delta. The World Bank reaffirmed its commitment to partnering with the Vietnamese government to implement this ambitious plan.